Hey guys, welcome. This past weekend, our org did a little fleet gathering and had a little fun vacation time with multiple activities. On top of that great time we had, what we did can also be viewed as a little server meshing stress test, an unofficial one at best, of course. To be honest, we did not expect to follow through all our agendas for that event. We were expecting serious server problems and interruptions. Our goal is simply to go as far as we can go down the list. But to our surprise, we went through every single activity on our event agenda with mild interruptions. And at the end of the event, we couldn't stop but wondering how far Star Citizen has came from a long, slow, painful road it has walked step by step and pushed us into this very moment. And of course, there is still a way to go, things to improve, but sometimes we need to stop and look back and admire all the achievements that we fought through together. The dreams, the fantasies that the developers were talking about years ago with giant capital ship fleets flying around in the verse, cruising or fighting, now became a reality. And one of the crown jewels that made this happen is no other than server meshing, and it is now well on the way to perfection. This achievement was not made by those persistent and hardworking developers alone, but by every single united citizens of the verse, every evil testers, every Pt.2 testers, every bug report you submitted, every communication with the devs throughout the years, every player, every citizen, all of us together with a united effort that brought us here at this very moment. And hats off to you all. Now, for the rest of the video, I'm going to cut it into different sections of our event, showing the progress as well as problems with our current server meshing, as well as the game as a whole. But before I start, I want to warn you that this video contains whales and is presented by a so-called horrible cultist. And if you have any aversion to any of that, please do not proceed further. Now, let's go. Section 1. The Gathering. Our fleet gathered at Shard EU 160, about 20 clicks away from Everest Harbor, which, of course, severely dragged down everyone's FPS around Everest Harbor, which I do apologize. And we do see players complaining about us in chat from Everest Harbor. However, we do not see anyone else complaining about us from other servers in the Shard. That's server meshing basics for you. Now, you might think that's all empty capital ships with solo pilots in there. Most of our capital ships was loaded with other ships and cargoes and stuff. And they are also crewed with a few gunners for most of our ships, even though none of them are fully crewed. And we also have half a dozen non-capital ships in the fleet as well. Now, during our gatherings, my bad pepper boys on my ship started to shoot at friendly fighters approaching and even destroyed it. So that is currently one of the priority issues that CIG really need to help us fix. There is no friend or foe system for our capital ships PDC. They just shoot anyone that is red, and it often hurts more friendlies than enemies. When most of our fleet is gathered, we tried something that is really risky. Whoever has the god laser will fire it at the same time. And that looks absolutely spectacular. But the cost is that it sent a few of our members straight to desktop. But guess what? The server still holds. Barely hanging there, I can feel. But it still holds strong for us without any server error, which was really surprising. Next thing on our agenda is to do a fleet formation flight commanded by our fleet commanders. So we are going to jump to a ground location on Herson. Section 2, Formation Flight. During the beginning of our fleet formation, when our members were still in the process of jumping to this location, we suddenly got struck by a server error for about 44 seconds. And that is our very first and very last server error during the 4 hours of intense capital ship operations, both in Stanton as well as in Pyro. And of course, we do experience FPS dips from mild dip to severe dip, depends on each member's PC. And we also experience 1 or 2 CTDs during this entire Herson Admiral formation flight. Please enjoy. Section 3, the fight. In this section, we brought our fleet to a Hunt the Polaris mission, and oh boy, that was absolutely devastating. And right after that, our fleet marched into an align and mine location and did some patrol and PvP. Even though those PvPs are severely one-sided, we commend and hats off to those who stayed in the fight against us. In all those fights, as long as we started firing our lasers and PDCs, the whole scene became a slide light show. However magnificent this light show is, it is still a PowerPoint presentation. And that only shows the way that we have to go as a game development process and as a community as a whole. But over a year ago, even this slideshow is only in our dreams. Now, please enjoy this slide light show.
There's an ambush point.
Oh,
Okay.
We got the Hornet.
Oh, yeah,
There's so many names around that ambush point, I can't even see it.
Bandana. Jump to bandana.
Trying to quantum to this is the nightmare.
I'm trying so hard right now. I think we have to go to Ita first.
Remember when this would be like over half the server?
wow, look at that. It's a slideshow, but it's a beautiful slideshow.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
I'm in a
It
Polaris. We lived. Everyone lived.
My graphics card is only pulling 170 watts right now, so this is all server side.
CPU.
TPU, yeah.
It's like fucking threading.
It sounds like 30%. No, it's
I
completely
know, it's
server bound.
underutilized.
Can we like pick the engines off it? With the laser
Like
beams?
fly.
Oh my
Yeah,
If you
just like
aim at
pull,
the
If you
pull-
disable targeting, you can.
Holy
God. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
The migration has begun.
A new nesting area.
Yeah,
This is the migratory route for Idris's.
cue the Battlestar Galactica migration music.
We also need that British David guy to narrate the migration suit.
Damar Lemina.
Polaris has red nose. I say we go for it first.
Royal, what's primary target, CQ or EM?
EM60 is the Idris. CQ is a Valkyrie or an Asgard, and then
Second Asgard.
the enemy Polaris is QZ10.
I'm going for
negative.
QZ10, the Polaris.
Yeah,
Engaging.
Polaris is
QZ10
primary. He's red.
dangerous.
Polaris is primary.
Dan, get on the torpedoes.
Roger, on torpedoes, moving.
Polaris is nav mode. He's jumping out.
Where's the Idris?
Copy, Idris is EM60.
Switch targets to EM primary, then Idris.
Roger.
Frames offline.
Yeah, frame rate's nasty
This
right now.
poor
though.
guy, dude.
If he goes to nav mode, we gotta keep bumping him so he can't align.
Yep. Copy. I think he's gonna fight it out, dude.
Take out his engines.
I'm sure they're
Actual
thinking the
fire
same
hydrant.
thing.
Oh, so close.
A little bit more forward, James.
Roger.
Comms Inc.
Let's main target, call target again.
Or bloated,
Probably
James.
at like 3 FPS. It just.
Roger, standby.
He has
Like-
legs.
You have a good position to shoot Torb. Good position.
Standby.
Right,
We're trying to
yeah,
get
aim for right engine is
our velocity.
or I'm sorry, his left engine is damaged.
Okay,
If we can
fire.
pull his left engine off.
Jesus, all those lasers. Holy shit.
Fire
That's
now.
crazy. Oh
He's going
my
that
Oh,
God.
no, he lagged.
Go for
Oh,
the bump.
oh, what happened?
Go for the bump.
Oh,
Go for
Bump
the
him,
bump.
bump him.
He's disabled.
I'm going.
You woke
Steel's
up
going
on
for
the
the
wrong side
bump.
of bed
Is he
today.
disabled?
Steel bump.
No,
Nice.
he's got EM still.
There you go.
Oh! Finish him.
I just got aggravated, so
He needs a.
Just keep
he needs
bumping
another
him.
bump.
Do not shoot missiles at it. You're gonna get crime stat.
Yeah, I just learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go for the bump. Go for
just
the bump.
knocked off his engine. Nice.
I'm out of boost. I can't.
Good hits, good hits.
The lag.
Am I going to have to go next to clear that? Or can I clear crime stat 3 at a regular station?
Yeah, Grim Hex. You can.
Oh, good.
You do
Oh
both.
God!
Oh, frame rate, dude.
Literal pincer move.
Warn me next time. Oh, my God.
Oh, he jumped.
Oh,
No, he's still there. Oh, there he
He
goes.
didn't jump. Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Where'd
he's
he
still
go?
anymore.
he got out.
Still kind of surprising to me how much damage these capital ships can take.
A little too tight.
Considering these capital-sized lasers can like chunk at them for a long time.
I think.
Quick, you're gonna have to fly it or something. I don't know. Try. Oh. Maybe I'll try the pass through to see.
So many laser beams on it.
That would look epic from the ground.
Yeah, it probably looks like a dance party. I wonder
Yeah,
if
I
shooting
know it's
inside the
fun.
hangar does any damage or not. I feel like it wouldn't.
That looks so cool. All the lasers. Holy shit.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Soft mess.
Wow.
This guy probably
There
got
you
out
go.
recording this. It's the coolest thing.
Man's
Search-
probably
search for
like.
him.
Man's probably like, where on earth did oh my?
Fire everything.
Forged Earth policy, literally.
That's great.
They thought they were
Find him. Find him.
There's only one rock down there. Just everybody concentrate on this little rock right here. He's probably right there. That's the only place to hide. That's the only place to hide.
Section 4, the jump. I have already made a dedicated video for this section yesterday, and this is one of the most epic capital ship fleet jump ever. We did not expect it to go so smoothly. We were literally discussing who and how many ships will eventually break the jump tunnel, but it went well for us. Inside the jump tunnel, there were FPS hiccups and dips for different members in various degrees, but not to the point of disrupting the jumping process. And in the end, we all made it through. It was not only epic, but a solid test for the server meshing tech. Star Citizen indeed had came a long way. Section 5, the race. As a finale of this cube event, we did a little Dragonfly obstacle course racing event. Absolutely fun, but it could have been better. So we learned and we will improve in our next racing event. And for this racing event, I also did a dedicated video. If you're interested, please check that out. Through this whole event, all these sections, the results speak for itself. Milestones have been achieved, but many things still need to be improved. At the end of this video, I want to say thank you, CIG, for all your daring ambitions and hard works for years that made this happen. Thank you, all my viewers and supporters, for helping me get this far. And thank you, all and every single Cube members. You are a great blessing to each other in this org. And greatest thanks to my dear wife, Miss Foxy Loxy. It is already very difficult to be a YouTuber's wife, and it is even harder to be a Star Citizen YouTuber's wife. I can't imagine the things she has endured, had to go through, how many pieces of my smashed keyboard she has cleaned. However, the journey goes on, and the process is the goal. The journey itself is the destination, and on this wonderful journey, developers, citizens, testers, and gamers, let's hold each other's hand and march together into that promised land. And do not forget that at the end of the day, this is just a stupid little video game, and we play this game to have fun. So remove the toxicity, remove the hate, remove the salt, respect each other, and have fun, and unite as one. Citizens, unite and hold the line.
Attention, Second Fleet. This is Admiral Bishop. For 6 months now, we have faced an elusive enemy determined to see the Empire burn and every human with it. There have been battles. There have been losses. Each and every one of you has proven yourself time and again, but today I must ask for more. Today, we fight one last battle. Advanced recon indicates the entire Vandal fleet has just entered the system. This means a kingship is headed our way. Now, some of you will not survive today, but there will be no time for sorrow. We will have to grieve for them later. Because 2 billion souls in this system hang in the balance. There should be no illusions about what we were up against. In the history of the UEE, a kingship has entered human space a handful of times. Battle of Orion, Siege of Tiber, the fall of Caliban. But we are the Second Fleet. History will remember us differently. We will not have to worry about it being kind, because today we will define ourselves through our actions. We will not lose the system. We will not fall back. We will win, because we have to. We fight today. So in 40 years from now, when you're surrounded by everything and everyone you hold dear, and they ask, what did you do in the Battle of Vega? You can look them in the eye and say, I held the line. Men and women of the Second Fleet, I am proud to stand with you today. Good luck. Bishop out.